Welcome back, everybody, to the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty. Year 7 continues. It's a very big game today, as the 3 players atop our recruiting board will all be visiting. All our 5-star players as well. Ben Van Roten is a gem receiver who's a go-up-and-get-it playmaker. Running back Keenan Cleveland, he seems very close to his decision, and he is a blazing fast playmaker. And then on the defensive side, there is 5-star gem DeMarco Austin, an absolute game wrecker you could put right in the middle of a defensive line. And this game is going to be between us and our greatest rivals from the MAC Conference. We have moved on to the ACC, but now meet up with Bowling Green before we get into the rest of ACC play. Now we are coming off our first loss this year, as Iowa played an excellent game, especially on offense. They had a 300-yard passer and a 100-yard rusher and receiver. We're still waiting to see our run game this year really take off and have the success we all expected. D'Angelo Myers' efficiency has tanked significantly, and he hasn't ran for over 35 yards in a game. While the true freshman DeMarco Lacumbo, the nation's #1 prospect, has shown promise, has been successful in the red zone, but even his production leaves a little to be desired. Can we start to get things where we expect them to be here today? Bowling Green features a very good defense with a developing offense, and we last saw them in last year's MAC championship game where we finally won that conference title. We'll see if the rivalry continues despite our departure from the MAC. Welcome to Game 6, everybody. We are hitting the halfway point on Year 7 today, and we are underway, putting our defense on the field first. And it's taken from the goal line up to the 18. And Bowling Green's offense takes the field with a quarterback we have not seen before. Scrambling quarterback Lee Pinto is their starter this season, and the Falcons are 2-1. He throws a quick pass to the outside, and there isn't much there as Buffalo rallies and makes the tackle. Running back to the right is Kevin Stokes, and his first carry goes for a couple, and it's already 3rd down for Bowling Green. 2 tight ends on the field. They set up a screen and can't connect. A fast 3-and-out, and Buffalo will get their offense prepared. And Roger Grimm awaits. He should have good field position as he angles outside and takes it up to the Buffalo 49. Buffalo 4-1, looking to regain some momentum going back into ACC play. And the running back starting this week, this is number 30, that is Joshua Bloom. But he doesn't go far on 1st down. Bloom has had some really good moments this year, so he's getting some more snaps. And there is Elway's first pass, hauled in by Roger Grimm, 1st down. Grimm continues a breakout freshman season, and now D'Angelo Myers in the open field, flashing the wheels. 22 yards, his longest of the season. Great to see that juice on display. As Oscar McNabb motions out, a space play for the speedy receiver who gains 5. Meyer in from the 11, sprints to the edge and finds the end zone. He got inside the pylon. Touchdown Buffalo, and a great start here in Game 6. A 51-yard touchdown drive following the 3-and-out. Bowling Green's second possession begins. It is Stokes. 3 defenders rally. 2nd down and 6. Here's the pressure. Down goes Pinto. It's a sack for Antoine Gatto. 5 on the season. Nice spin move. And that burst, his start and stop quickness is pretty special. Knocking back the Falcons for 3rd down. Again with the screen, this time Stokes catches it, but they're not going to come close. And Buffalo is rolling in the early minutes. Bloom starts this drive as well, cuts his way through and then shakes a defender. He is often at his best there in those tight spaces. Now they throw a screen. Here is Grimm again. A spin move now. Everybody making moves on this offense. First down, Roger Grimm. Into Bowling Green territory again as Elway throws behind McNabb. Now Meyer. He's wrapped up. There's not much there. Third down, Buffalo at the plus 47. Elway gonna buy some time, get it away, and the pass is intercepted. And that is his first of the season. Last week ended on our first turnover of the year when Elway lost a fumble in overtime. Now the first interception gives Bowling Green the football, and they're at our 46. Good job picking up pressure and hitting the deep ball. That's gonna tie things up. Touchdown, one land, as he goes up top against Byron Gammon. They go after our number one cornerback, and suddenly we're tied at 7. What a sequence for Bowling Green to hit the reset button, essentially. D'Angelo Meyer gets a crease. And again, first down yardage, driving to the 31. This is already his most yards in a game all year. Bloom carries and gains 4. We have not seen as much from DeMarco Lacombo early, as pressure arrives at Elway's face. This was an awkward play as Mike Dugans runs into a pass rusher who then keeps him from even engaging right guard John Burns. What are we supposed to do? Third down, launching is Elway. McNabb overthrown. Almost had him. Bowling Green takes over. That's Lee Pinto handing off, and Kevin Stokes will gain 6. Empty now for the junior passer, who throws right at the marker, and it is complete. Stokes now having to come off the field, so play action. Pressure getting there, and the pass is batted by safety Trent Cole. Single high safety from Buffalo, third down. Taking off with good speed here and sliding in Buffalo territory is Pinto. Firing a dart again in front of Gammon. That is hauled in. From the 43, excellent protection, and eventually a receiver breaks open. That is number 19, Shaq Vernon. Buffalo did get that sack on the second possession from Gatto, but otherwise, really good job up front for Bowling Green, and that's going to continue on this carry as they get Keenan Williams checked into the game. Pinto running his way now inside the 15, and here are the Falcons just marching right down, keeping his balance. That's Williams to the 6. Buffalo trying to defend their end zone. They bring pressure, and the pass is caught. Touchdown Bowling Green as they take the lead. It's Eli Zukauskis. We gotta settle things down now. Buffalo taking over. Elway, he's pressured and sacked again. Again, no Antoine Berryman at left tackle. He is still injured. As Elway dishes out McNabb, trying to dance his way through, but he's taken down. It is a quick possession. What a recovery from that mess on the first couple drives. And back in the game, that is Kevin Stokes. Racing to the outside into Buffalo territory on a 19-yarder. Running again, and this time, that's number 7, the captain of the defense, Leon Edmond, who chases him down. Well protected, wide open at the 30. And another drive for Bowling Green where they're looking to tack on some points. Running Stokes, look at the blocking setup as he gains 6 more. Buffalo losing the battle on the line of scrimmage. Stokes able to change direction and come very close to a conversion. Buffalo 4 linemen, 4 linebackers, but cannot prevent the conversion. Single high again, and jumping across, that is Stephen Makovica. More yardage gifted to Bowling Green as they bring a safety down, back off into a zone, and that is complete. converting a third down. Another excellent pocket, no disruption up front. And Buffalo just not making those defensive plays. As the touchdown is scored. Devin Hester helping out a little bit. Keenan Williams finds the end zone. And it's a 2-score Bowling Green lead. 2 minutes to go now in the first half. This feels like a very critical drive for Buffalo. Elway escaping pressure and finding the open Grimm. Elway very good on the move. We've seen that throughout the year. First down, again flying outside the pocket and throwing a strike to Oscar McNabb into Bowling Green territory. They're trying to maintain what clock they have. It's Grimm now on the screen. And he goes out of bounds with a gain of 6. The running back is Joshua Bloom. Elway pressured, gets away, flips it out, and that is Bloom on the catch to the Falcon 32. 3 receivers in the pattern as Elway slings it over the middle. What a grab by McNabb. The only one who reliably gets away in man coverage. Now second down. A couple hitches in there, and Elway does throw it away. Setting up third down. This offense is tired, and Elway finds a receiver back in the end zone. A toe tap touchdown. The touchdown is scored by Armand Tolzien. He is the 4th receiver on the depth chart. Standing at 6'3", he has to extend for this one, and that'll close the gap a bit as Buffalo makes this 21-14. Still a tough spot to be in when you open the game as well as they did here at home, but Bowling Green is resilient. They aren't going away, and like Iowa last week, they're moving the ball offensively. Our defense just simply has to be a lot better than they have been. But we'll see if things turn around in the second half. If you're enjoying the game and want to see more of the Bulls Dynasty, subscribe to the channel now. And let's see Buffalo try to tie this game up. Second half underway, and there is DeMarco Lacombo. Big collision, gaining 4. He's only carried 4 times now in the game, but does dash through the middle on his way to a first down. Meyer back in the game as Elway scans, looking deep. This pass is underthrown, and it's intercepted. Braylon Drake with an excellent run back to the 49-yard line. That is the 2nd interception of the year for Elway, and it's our first multi-interception game in a very long time. We have protected the football pretty well now the last season and a half. Changing direction here, but Stokes eventually is met by Antoine Gatto. That'll usually end a play. On second down, Stokes met in the secondary. 3rd and 4. Pressure doesn't get there, and the quick throw to the tight end moves the sticks. Lee Pinto at the 39. Play fake. Trying to sprint out and gets chased down. That's Leon Edmond saving a big play. On second down, it is knocked down this time by Byron Gammon, setting up another chance for Buffalo to leave the field. Needing 9 and taking off. Pinto is met and tackled at the 33. And here is the field goal try now for Bowling Green. 50 yards out and splitting the uprights easily. It is a 2-score advantage, up 10. Buffalo takes over. Here's McNabb, and a quick gain of 5. Single high look from Bowling Green. They run Bloom, and he doesn't get there and is stopped 2 yards short. And Buffalo's going to kick this away. So you go down 10. There's a 3 and out. Bowling Green with all the momentum, and this defense just is so out of character from what we saw earlier in the year. And they're getting gashed on the ground here. Stokes with a good run. They're blocking well downfield. Receivers doing a heck of a job there. Here's Pinto. Passes held onto in Buffalo territory. Land makes the catch. Now they fake. And the pass from Pinto is incomplete this time and contested. Buffalo looking to force a stop. Stokes changing direction, but still gaining 6. Keeps the third downs very manageable. Throw is out and complete again, just in front of Edmond. Just feels like we're a half step short on a lot of these plays. That's Edmond making a good tackle. But third down has not been our usual winning down here. This one's dumped, and they aren't going to get there. So at least only allowing field goal tries here on these last 2 drives. It is a 45-yarder, and that one splits the uprights. 13-point game now. What is going on here with Buffalo? Final minute now of the quarter. This is Graham making moves after the catch. He is just fun to watch. A big play waiting to happen. 10 seconds to go now. Cutting back and weaving his way through. Meyer has looked good today. If only the whole team looked as good as D'Angelo Meyer does in this game. Plenty of time now, and Elway's going to take off, and he knows to slide this week to the 37, and they're playing with urgency. Again, Meyer. This is the best all season he's looked. They check Lacombo in, and on 3rd and 1, hard to stop number 24. They fake it to Lacombo. Elway, that's Blade, sprinting his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Sean Blade makes it a 1-possession game as Buffalo cuts into this lead, but it's not going to matter if they can't start playing defense. Plenty of time, wide open again. This was one of the best pass rushes in college football last year. Where are they? Here's some pressure, and the pass is nearly picked by Carrion. See, you get some pressure and things immediately change. 5-man rush, and another conversion. They're picking on Kalen Meekins today when he's in man coverage. There's Joel Treggs just exploding into the backfield. Big loss. Can they get the stop now? Pressure picked up. Incomplete on the outside. That is Devin Hester. 1-on-1 again. And a really good play at the catch point. They get the ball back. Down 6, running Lacombo. There's a big collision. The locomotive gains about 5. Elway protected. Dishes this one to the tight end, Mike Dugans. Buffalo using a lot of hurry up here in the second half. Elway's going to launch again. Singled up, and it's intercepted. What a catch again. Running back across the 50. And for the second time today, it is intercepted by Braylon Drake. A little underthrown and excellent ball skills lead to the 3rd interception of Ray Elway in this game. And Bowling Green running through this secondary now. Kevin Stokes. Right side running. Stokes again. He's breaking away to the 5 and taken down on his longest of the day. 31 yards. Here's Pinto. He takes off, and Buffalo can't stop him. Touchdown. Again leading by 2 possessions. The Falcons are looking to avenge that MAC championship loss last season. They're going for 2 down or up by 12. Well covered there. Trent Cole makes the play. Buffalo needs 2 touchdowns now in 3:43. So they're going to have to continue to play up-tempo, focus on the passing game. Elway, is he up for the challenge? Launching this one. That is Grimm at midfield, 1st down. The downfield passing has gotten us into some trouble today, but we're going to need those passes now. Here is Meyer to the outside. That stops the clock. Gives us a chance to think about some substitutions. Dugans holds on. That is enough for the first down. And still north of 3 minutes left to go. Elway from the empty set. Underneath, it's Blade, and he gets very close to the first. 4th and inches, they bring in the I formation. Lacombo easily gets the conversion. And they're going to rush back out now, the 3-wide offense. Still over 2 minutes to go. Here's a floater. Leaping grab by Blade. Brought in at the 4 and out of bounds. 2:04 remaining. Elway throwing quick. And it's incomplete for McNabb. That would have given us a touchdown before the warning. Now we hit 2 minutes. And that pass is caught. Touchdown. Roger Grimm, where'd he go? And Buffalo makes this a one-possession game. Every week, Grimm continues to impress with what he's able to do for this offense. But this game is going to come down to our defense getting a stop when they need it most. They bring a safety down. And running this with Stokes, he is not even contacted until 6 yards downfield. Loading up the box now. Stokes to the edge. Met by Gammon and Dragovcevic. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Got to get the ball back. And it's a fake. And complete to the outside. The Falcons get the conversion. Looks like something we'd break out. One of these RPOs on a key 3rd down. And what a time for it. The Bowling Green Falcons are going to win this game and hand Buffalo a 2nd straight loss. Unbelievable. From 4-0 and the number 1 team in the country to now 4-2 and likely unranked. The rivalry rolls on as Bowling Green evens the score. And what a game they played today. This was our most turnovers in a game in a very long time. And a 2nd straight week of watching our defense give up production, conversions, and just a level of offense we don't usually see against us. Out of nowhere, things have really flipped on the defense. Struggling to get pass rush, getting gashed on the ground, and not making as many plays in the secondary. Check out this stat here, 12 pancakes for their left tackle. And that's not breakfast, okay? That's him mauling in the run game and keeping us from even making contact on that left side. It was noticeably bad when they ran to that side of the defense. Roger Grimm played really well again today, but just not enough. There were some things I thought, early on that looked really good. But, when you have 2 cornerbacks lead you in tackles with 24, that means your run defense played terrible. Or you faced an air raid offense, one of the two. But we got gashed today, and we got our butts kicked. And we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. That is not the show we wanted to put on for these top prospects. However, Keenan Cleveland does commit to Buffalo. And that is going to give us 2 of the best running back prospects over the last 2 years. Cleveland is a very good complement to Lacombo with that 97 speed and just a level of explosiveness that we don't usually see at the position. It looks like Ben Van Roten is close to a Buffalo commitment. But I don't feel good about the battle for DeMarco Austin, as he is about to visit Clemson, and if that visit goes well and they take a big lead, I'm out. I'm going to have to just give up on that one. We have some other battles that need our attention, some visits that, might be able to help out, but we have bye weeks now in back-to-back games following this road game against Cal, so I'm not even sure if visits are going to be helpful. Should I even schedule visits for those bye weeks? Will it be useful here? Either way, we have to focus on just getting this team back on track and playing more like we did against Duke. We looked unstoppable that week. It was one of the best performances of the entire series. But we just aren't playing good team football right now. and the defense taking this step back was not something I expected. I feel mostly good about the offense. We're not running as well as I thought we would, but we're passing better than I thought we would. Roger Grimm is a big reason for that. And I think the running game is going to get better from here. I do not think it's going to stay where it's been. But how about the defense? I think we have to make a couple personnel changes. I'm looking at a couple players in particular, but then just more rotation along the defensive line in general. We have a lot of really good talent there, and not everybody's getting a chance to show what they can do, and if players are struggling, we have to make changes. I don't think Joel Treggs has been very good this year, especially for the amount of downs he's playing. I have found throughout this series that there are some players that if you just rotate them in here or there and they're fresh for a good 10 to 15 snaps, you're going to get way more out of them than leaving them on the field on a half or full-time basis. So I don't want Treggs starting. I want to really just get him on the field for third downs and obvious passing situations because he's not good in the running game. And then I want Jamal Harper to start over Isaac Truman, who hasn't been all that productive, and his run defense ratings are worse than Harper's, and that's where we need the attention right now. If we can get back to getting some more consistent pressure, be a little tougher against the run, then I think we're going to be in much better shape. But I definitely need to rotate the pass rushers a lot more. Even Gatto disappeared from this game for a long time. So we're going to get familiar with a lot more players here going forward and hope that I've found the missing pieces. Now, we have lost 2 games in a row, but these games are not in conference. Those games matter a lot more. Now, I wanted to give you all an update this episode on what's happening over in Chapel Hill with the UNC Tar Heels. So I found when we got into the season this year, despite David Ogbonna's ratings being higher, his overall was better, he wasn't starting the first few weeks. So because I'm in an offline dynasty, I was able to take over as the coach of UNC, edit their depth chart, and then retire the coach to make him the starter. So let's just say he had a little injury and couldn't play for a few weeks. But in the games he's played, he has thrown 4 touchdowns and 1 pick, and TCU just beat them by 13 in their most recent game. We'll check on David Ogbonna throughout the season, along with the rest of this conference, as we can finally get settled in to the ACC schedule. The schedule layout this year was not very good in terms of the teams we play, or rather didn't play, but then just alternating between these conference games and non-conference, but now it's going to be all ACC until the postseason. We take on Cal next week, and this feels like a must-win game for our Bulls. So thank you all for watching today's episode. Please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think we have to do to be better in ACC play, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody.